Hi, everybody. Welcome to Queers and Soaps. I'm Tommy, and today I'm joined by Derek.
Hello.
We're back from some more Sarah Michelle Gellar as Kendall Hart on All My Children in the 90s. Today we're going to be discussing clips that aired from July 20th to July 30th, 1993. So I'll roll the credits and we'll get right into it. Kendall's getting messy, and I don't mean that in like a fun, well, it is fun, but like she's making mistakes.
Making a lot.
Now she's getting called out, like, I thought
Mhm,
she would in the last, remember when I was like,
mhm,
"How come people weren't like, 'Oh, I spoke to Kendall and she told me this?'" Well, that happened this time.
mhm. Yeah, even though she was like, "Oh, don't say anything."
Right. So she called Travis and told him that Erica is wants to, like, basically sue for custody,
Yeah,
and so this was, like, the first time that, like, Kendall's been, like, caught in her bullshit because Erica confronted her about it.
right, because she was the only one that could have known about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was nice to have a break from Bianca a little bit.
yeah, you did see her a little bit, but not too much.
No. Yeah. Um, Dimitri, I still like his, like, how he talks to Kendall.
Mhm.
Um, he's, like he's on Erica's side, but, I don't know, he just, like, has a calming, like, he doesn't yell, he just, like,
Yeah,
talks
he's
to her
very,
normal.
very, like, what do you very he's very comforting to her, I feel like.
Mhm. And I felt like she started to look at him differently, like, in
Oh,
a
yeah. He
crush.
definitely had surprise. When she came down dressed in that really in that outfit and, like, he's like, "Oh, don't you look nice?" He's like, "Thanks."
Like, "Oh, this little thing."
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
well, you probably know, but, like, what did you think of, Erica and, like, basically turning on her, like, confronting her about it?
Um, well, I think we missed a part because I think, Kendall called Bianca in Seattle too, but we didn't see that.
To taunt her?
Yeah, on her. Mhm. Yeah, she was like I think she put it into her head that Erica didn't want her to come back. I think that's what she did, and I think we missed that part.
That adds up. That goes with the how everything's been going.
Yeah. So,
You just stay there because your mother doesn't love you.
right. I think that she put that idea in her head, and that's why Bianca didn't wanna talk to Erica when she called her. But, yeah, I think I'm kinda having, like I feel like Kendall's justified, though, because she's not getting the same treatment as Bianca that gets, but Erica also just met her, so she's
Mhm.
not gonna warm up to her right away like that, but
Right.
so I see both sides.
Well, like, whenever we see her listening into a conversation about Bianca, and she's like, "Oh, my," and she'll say something like,
Mhm,
talking, I don't know how she would word it, like, "My favorite daughter," or, like, "My daughter,"
mhm,
like, Kendall, like, her eye, I like to say, starts to twitch, and she's just like, "Of course, everything's about Bianca." So she
mhm.
has to destroy Bianca.
Well, I loved her little fantasy where they were, like, coddling Bianca and being like, granting her every wish. That was so funny.
Right. Um, so yeah, we're about to go into August.
Mhm.
I guess things are gonna amp up a little bit because you said there's, like, a summer storyline?
I think what I'm thinking of is a little bit later, but
Oh,
there is something that happens in August. I liked it. It was cool.
okay.
Yeah.
I guess Kendall's, adoptive parents are gone. They're out of town now.
Yes, for the time being.
They came for the wedding and now they're gone.
Yeah, I guess we missed them leaving. But
Um, does Kendall ever, like, get a job?
yeah, they mentioned that she was gonna go back to work with Erica at Enchantment. She was gonna train her for something more important than her assistant.
Right.
Yeah.
'cause right now she's just her, like, personal assistant. She's not actually, like, working for the company.
Yeah.
So, the is there, like, a court is it almost like a Melrose Place, like a corporate environment?
Maybe. I don't really remember her working in enchantment, so
Oh, okay. What is enchantment?
cosmetics company.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember 'cause I never watched All My Children, like, I would dip in here and there just 'cause, like, I would have SoapNet on,
Mhm.
but I remember Fusion, was that a thing?
Yeah, that was,
With
Kendall
Greenlee and Kendall.
Greenleaf's company. Yeah.
So was that like a rival company to
Fusion,
okay.
yeah. Yep. They created it as a way to, compete with Erica in the beginning.
Kendall was
Kendall and
involved in
Greenleaf,
that?
yeah.
That'll be real good for their relationship.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Um, I guess I don't know, I don't really have too much. Did
Yeah,
you
well,
write anything
there
down?
wasn't a lot of clip this time, so it wasn't like
It was like 10 days, but it still was like a solid hour almost.
I feel like things were kinda spread out too, maybe there were preemptions or something, but, like,
Yeah. Or maybe Sarah Michelle Gellar just didn't air, like, her scenes,
yeah, I'm thinking that
'cause
because
these
they're
clips are
probably
very much just her, like
yeah, mhm. Well, we did see Michelle Trachtenberg for a second.
Yeah, we did. I was surprised.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
kinda cool.
so my
Oh
first, encounter with Michelle Trachtenberg was from that show Pete and Pete
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was on
I
Nickelodeon,
remember her on Harriet the Spy too.
And then Harriet the Spy, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
but,
Buffy.
we also, Marie and Edmund had some scenes with her, and that was fun because they're dating now, and he brought her to the Wild Wind, and they had a little dinner or a little cocktail thing there. That was fun.
Yeah, for them to be dating already, it feels fast. Cause like,
Yeah.
she came on, I feel like maybe, what, May?
Mhm. Yeah.
You gotta start somewhere, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, I like Edmund. I didn't think I would, but I do.
I love Edmund. Edmund's so funny.
'Cause I only saw him when I would see bits and pieces in, like, the late 2000s or early 2000s.
And they did talk about the Willow Lakes retirement community. That is a big storyline in '93, so they mentioned that. And I think I told you about Mona and Myrtle investing in a retirement home and then getting a room there, and then it turned out to be a scam. So that's they're starting that
Yeah, you
storyline.
did tell me about
And
that.
Peggy's, I guess, involved too. So the three of them,
Who?
Peggy, the maid.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, does Peggy have an accent? Because I feel like in one
Yeah.
scene, she had an accent, and then it was gone in another, and I
She's
was like
supposed to have an accent. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know.
at first, I was like, "Is this the same person?" Because 'Cause I'm like, "What happened to her accent?"
She's on for a while though. She's on through the 2000s, I think. Like
Oh,
she's
really?
yeah, I think she's on for a good while. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
When, I know Erica and Dimitri get divorced because she has other marriages after this,
Mhm.
but does she end up, like, staying in that house? Is that her house, or
Who,
is it
Erica?
Dimi yeah, or is it
Oh no.
Dimitri's house?
Mm-mm. I think she is there for a long time though. I think they're married until like '97, I believe, and then
Oh, wow.
yeah,
That's long for a soap opera.
yeah, yeah.
So, what is Wild Winds? Is it like a
It's
ranch?
Dimitri's estate.
That's it? It's not that's weird to have an well, I guess, like,
It's
South Fork.
yeah, it's a huge, it's like a castle almost. I don't know if you saw there were pictures of it,
Stereo shots.
exterior shots of it. It's huge. Yeah,
You said that he's a count?
he has a count. Because they did a whole storyline when he first came on and in Hungary. So
I'm surprised we haven't heard Erica say she's a countess now.
I
That
know.
feels like something she would revel in.
I know. Yeah, he's a Hungarian count, and he lived in Pine Valley. Well, he was in Pine Valley, like he was like a recluse.
Really?
Yeah, and then he found Natalie in the well, and that's how he comes on.
I've only heard about Natalie in the Well.
Yeah.
Do you think that was like a a story that they did because of the whole baby Jessica in the well, like, as,
It's
like, to be
possible,
timely?
but it was, like, 4 years later, so
It
I don't
was?
know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but, we are gonna be watching that on Patreon, so stay tuned for that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, should be fun.
You're just gonna be watching that story or, like,
The
full episode?
storyline, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Mhm.
Alright, well, I don't really have that much. If you do you
Mhm.
have anything else to add?
Um, I'm trying to think. Bianca was I mean, I think that, Kendall I really wish we'd seen the scenes where Kendall taunted Bianca on the phone about Erica, that would've been fun. But Bianca was like, "Yeah, mommy, you have Kendall now, you don't love me." But, I think that, I think they're moving towards things. Dimitri or sorry, Kendall definitely has a crush on Dimitri. So I think
Mhm.
that, and she remember she pretended to. I don't know if she pretended or if she actually sprained her ankle
Oh,
with the
she probably
horse.
faked it just to get sympathy out of him.
I feel like she faked it too,
Yeah.
but he was like, "Don't ride. You can't ride. You're not experienced enough." And she's like, "Oh, I'll be fine." And she rides, and she ends up falling off the horse, I guess, and sprains her ankle. Yeah, that
We
out.
didn't wait, we didn't see her fall, right?
No, mm-mm.
She
I
probably
think
just
we heard her scream though when he ran
oh.
out. Yeah.
So maybe she did fall and she just, like, milked it a little bit and said she was
Yeah,
hurt.
I think that might have been what happened. But she looked very much the outfit she was wearing looked very much like the outfit she wears in the first episode of Swan's Crossing with her horse riding outfit.
Alright. I always thought it was funny in the first episode of Swan's Crossing,
Yeah.
where they're in the car and the butler's driving them, and she's, like, hitting the side of the car with the riding crop like it's a horse.
Yes. Yeah. Use your pedal.
Use your pedal.
Yeah. Funny.
And, like, when she arrives in town, how it's like Glee, like, everybody's just, like, singing and dancing all over town as she's
Mhm.
just, like, walking in the middle of the
She's
street.
walking in like she owns the place.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, she's great. She has a great, presence.
she does.
Um, alright, well, I guess that's all we have
Yeah.
for this edition. So thank you for joining us for another edition of Sarah Michelle Gellar on All My Children. We'll be back with more soon. And as always, you can find us on all the other socials at Queers and Soaps. And until then, have a great day.
Good
Bye.
night.